Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Last week I was a little bit busy, so I couldn't be able to upload problem of the day of the last week. So sorry for the inconvenience. So today let's start with the new problem of the day, Leetcode, and today Leetcode problem of the day is parsing a Boolean expression, and today is 20th October 2024, and the problem is parsing a Boolean expression. It's actually categorized as a hard problem, but it is basically not the hard problem, but you have to manage that how you could be able to you know store the resultant value of each expression, and you can utilize it further with the given operator. That is all about the problem. Let's start with the problem statement. A Boolean expression is an expression that evaluates its true or false. It can be in one of the following shapes. Either it could be true, it could be false, or either it could be something here. This is the negation value. That means that if you have true, it will convert to false, and if you have false, it will convert to true. As also mentioned here, this logical not operator. So whenever there is this operator will be there in the expression, you have only one sub expression. Under the sub expression, after the resultant, the sub expression either will be equal to true or false for the in case of negation. And whenever there will be negation in the expression, there will be opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis. You have to take care of it. And whenever there is the AND operator, then there might be multiple sub-expression 1, sub-expression 2 and 3 and so on, and each will be closed by open parenthesis and close parenthesis, logical and operator. And similarly here is mentioned for the logical or operator. There will be multiple sub-expression. Whenever you will find the resultant sub-expression for value expression 1, then you will put here either the answer, the overall value for the expression 1 will be true or false as per the given expression. And after that, what you will do, take the or of each expression. But there is a if you will logical operator. Let me finish the reading of the problem statement first. Given the string expression and represent a Boolean expression. Okay, and then it is guaranteed that the given expression is valid and follow the given rule. Okay, that means that you will get an a valid expression, valid Boolean value of overall whole expression that is given to you. For example, for in this case, what I was saying that there is a little, I don't know why they have made this, but they have, for a single operator, they have provided, even though you know that to apply and or operator you have to have at least two input. But why, I don't know why they have given that single input. They are saying that do or operation, and you can see here that you have only given the single operand, sorry. So for the logical and or, you must have at least two operands, but here is given. Okay, but it's not problem that it will do nothing if you have only single operands. In case, you can see here that if operator is given operator is given or, but you have only single operator, so you will do nothing. It will be the whole expression of this, that means whole expression of this value will be false, and then whatever the expression inside inside this inside inside this parenthesis, sorry, this parenthesis, you have to find the resultant expression, and you have to, for each expression wherever there is multiple sub expression, you will have to do AND operation, and after all you will get the result. So in this case you will see that this will become false, and then when you have single operator, so you do not have to do anything again, it will be false. So the output is false for this first example. So in the second example, you can say that you have given these expression, and these expression are false, 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 and true. So you have to do OR operation. So f false or false, and similarly false or false, and at the end you have true. So in the OR operation, if there is at least one true, the overall expression will be true. So the answer will be true here. Okay. So this will be true, and for the this equation, let me see. So you, there is a negation. So whenever there will be the negation, the whole equation will only contain a single boolean value, either is true or false. So you can see that you have to do the negation, and here it is the parenthesis, sorry, this is the parenthesis, and for whatever the expression you have to do AND operation. So false and true, the AND operation will be false. So overall expression is false, and whenever you will put the negation, it will become true. So that's why the output is true. And let me, you know, let me see about the constant what is given here for this problem. And the constant is 2 into 10 to the power 4, from 1 to the power 4. So you can see that you might think that it could be either we can bring with a solution, we can bring a solution which could run in either n log n or something like log n, linear expression, almost linear time complexity solution will work from for here for this problem. And expression, what will be the all characters, there will be open parenthesis, close parenthesis, either and operator or negation, and and t, f, and comma, these are overall the character that will present in the expression, in the given expression. So this is all about the problem. Let's see that how you will approach the problem. In the similar way we will proceed as I have discussed here for this problem. Let me show you that a big example for here. There is an expression given here. So in this case what we will do, we will make two. Let me explain you for this example. Wait a second. Here, because you can see that here you have to use the AND operator. There we will, how we will proceed, we will make two stack, sorry, no how हमारी ध्यान कहाँ है? I have forget things, sorry. This will we will proceed with the two stack. In one stack we will use the what operator we should use operator, and what and else every character we will store the operator in this stack, and here we will store either its open parenthesis or only open parenthesis we will store. And whenever we hit the close parenthesis, we will use the top, whatever the operator on the top we will use, and we will store we will evaluate the expression, and whatever the resultant value we will find it, and we will pop this one, and we will put the resultant to this in stack. So this is will be our approach at the end. Whenever you will have nothing, none of, I mean that you whenever you do not have any operator, in this case whatever there will be available in the top of this stack, that will be our answer. So let me show you that how it will work. So because this is the negation, what will I do? I will put the negation here, that we will have to put the negation. Okay, and then open parenthesis and the, so again I will put it and here you will have to put open parenthesis, this one and this one, again the open parenthesis. So again two parentheses are here. Okay, 1 2 and 3, again and operator. So now we will have what we will have f, and then we will hit a here we will hit a you know a closing parenthesis. So in case of closing parenthesis, we will decide that what should I do. You will have to until you will have the open parenthesis in this stack, we will iterate and evaluate the expression, and what we use, the operator we will use, we'll use this operator, and this operator is stored here. So this one is f. Okay, sorry. Oh no, wait a second. So this is actually f. Okay, so this is f. So we hit the closing parenthesis, and whenever the closing parenthesis, we will you know pop the element and find the expression. So you will have to use and operator until you hit a closing parenthesis. So we will get the false here, and then opening parenthesis. So what will I do? For this only one expression is there, and you will use the operator and. So in this case the expression will be false. So what will I do? I will remove this one, I will remove this one, I will remove this one, and then I put the resultant value of false. And because this operator has been used, so I will also remove this one. So now what you will have, you will have just you will just have false here, the resultant value of this uh, you know of this expression. So you will have false, and this will also be excluded, so the operator will remove from here. So again we will not consider the comma. We will, whenever we will hit the comma, we will skip. So there is a comma, no problem. Then we will hit an operator, we will append the operator here, and operator. Okay, then operator opening parenthesis, again the opening parenthesis, and then here negation. Okay, no problem, that's the negation. Okay, then opening parenthesis. All right, we will get opening parenthesis, and then we hit the t. So we will put it, get it t. Okay, no problem. Then we will hit the closing parenthesis. So as I have mentioned that whenever we will hit the closing parenthesis, we will have to extract all the element and evaluate the expression. So you will have to evaluate this expression from here to here, from negation to here. So for this one, what we will do, we will pop the element. So from here you can see that we will have to negation, as I have also said that whenever there is negation, there will be only one, you know, expression. In the expression, there will be either true, you can put negation, either you can put false. This type of expression will be there whenever there will be the negation. So you can see that there will be true and the negation. Then for the negation, what we will I do? We will just extract this one. So we will have the true for and true. So we will remove this one and also remove this one, and the resultant of true, negation of true, and this it will become false. So what we will do? We will just put false at the top. So we will just put false here. This will be no more here. So let me remove this one. So we will remove this one. Okay, it's open parenthesis and false. Okay, so this will also be get removed. So let me remove this one. Okay, so we have AND operator, and at the end you have F, it means false. So again you will hit an AND operator. So whenever you hit the AND operator, we will use the AND. Okay, then again opening parenthesis, no problem, we will store the opening parenthesis, and again we will hit F, so we will store the F. Okay, no problem, and then we will hit closing parenthesis. So whenever you will hit the closing parenthesis, will have to find this expression, and you will have to use this operator, AND operator. So this operator, so this is the closing. So until you will have the opening parenthesis, you will evaluate the value. This is not now. Then at the top it will become false, and you will hit a closing parenthesis. So there will be closing and opening parenthesis, and you will have to use AND operator. AND operator, so the output will be false. For a single operator, there will be no change. So we will use F. So we will remove this one, and we will remove the closing and this two, and we will store F here. So let me remove this two. This two will be get removed, and this operator will also get removed. So here we will store false, and then operator will also get removed. Okay, all right. So similarly, whenever you will go till here, so the expression will store something like this. There will be the negation. You can see at the beginning. Here the negation is there, and then this and will this and will be like here, and you can see that whenever you will find for this equation, it will be false, and for this one it will be false, and for this one it will be false. So I mentioned false here, and the false here, and the false here, because the operator is AND. So I have in between used the AND operator. So for this equation as well, it will be false, and the AND will do nothing because only single operand are there. So false, and negation of false will be true. So true and true and true, because the operator it will use between these expression is AND. So that's why I have put there AND. Why I put this and this AND? Because there is the operator AND operator. So every expression, for this expression and this expression, there will be AND operator. So that's why I put AND operator here, AND operator here. So after all, you can see that this will be the false. So I mentioned here the false, and these three will be false. Overall and will be false, and overall will be true. So this will be true. So after all, you can find it false, and then you can see that there is a one false and true, so the overall resultant will be false. And the negation, I have also mentioned that wherever you will have the negation, there will be the resultant, true or false result on. So there is a true and false, there is the false, so answer will be the true. So in this way we will solve the problem. And when I was trying to solve the problem, and I have made a mistake. Whenever I hit the negation, what I was doing, I was in the negation, whenever I hit this, I was just I get the true and finding the expression. But you will also have to remove this from the stack. So let me show you how I approach the problem, and how we will be able to solve the solution, the problem, using our approach. So I hope this is clear. So let me switch to solve the problem now. So what will I do? One more things I also want to tell you here, that there might be three operator in the AND operator negation. Either it will be logical not operator, or either it could be logical AND operator, or either it could be logical OR operator. So because whenever you will let's suppose these two are the expression, and now you hit a closing parenthesis. So what you will have to do at the beginning, for the negation, what we will have to choose, so that you can also find the expression of overall, and you will have to store in a variable. So how you will initialize that variable at the beginning, so that you can get the character. Because if let's suppose a variable temp is there, so whenever, for the negation, operator, what we should use. So for the negation, there is will be only one operator. So it's very simple, that either at the top, either it will be false or true. On the basis of, we just initialize that, either if there is a true, so we will put the negation, so the true became false, so we will mention the false or true. On the basis of what the expression, we will just put the negation. It is simple for this. But for but there is the AND operator, like this one. Here is the AND operator, and you have the two operators. So how you will have to initialize a variable, so that it cannot affect the overall equation. So in this case, for you will have to take a temp which should be true at the beginning, to initialize with the true. For OR operator, you will have to take a variable which should initialize with what, true, I guess. Yeah, for the OR. So for the temp operator, you will use the true. uh just suppose if you have only like something expression like this one, AND operator, this one is the AND operator, and you have only false. Sorry, F, what the fuck, sorry, AND operator, and you have F. So in this case, if you will take true, and for with true, if you will use the AND, so the resultant will be, F, and true will become false, so it will give the current. So, and in this case, if you have something like sorry, let me show you that. If the expression is something like OR operator, and you have something false, so in this case, if you will take the if you will initialize the temp variable with a true value, so it will become true. But the answer for this expression is false. So what should I do? What should we do? We should initialize the temp variable in this case of or operator whenever we will start with false. Initialize with false so that whenever the false, it will the resultant. Suppose if there is the operator something like or here, so false and false here. So if we will initialize the variable with false value, it will not affect false and false. And in this case, because it is false, then overall false. So temp and or false will become false. It will give the correct output. So let's suppose if the expression is something like or, and you have given true, I mean tree. So because it is true, so temp or t true will become true. So it will not affect your answer, your you know resultant result of your expression. So in case whenever you will have the or operator, we will initialize the temp variable, temp a variable to store the resultant. So we will initialize it false. Whenever there is an and operator, we will use initialize it true, and whenever there is a logical not operator, we can directly decide either we should the resultant expression of this value will be true or false. This is on the what is on the top of the stack. So this is all about the problem, and let's start to code now. So you will have to make two stack. We will use stack, and it will be character. So let's suppose we will say that stack st. We will store open parenthesis, open parenthesis, and open parenthesis f and t only in this stack. And in the second stack we will make another stack for the operator. So we will use another stack operators. I will store what operator we should use. So this is all about. And then now suppose it n equal to, okay, then character, let's suppose C is the character. So I will convert this to the expression array, to the character array. So now what we will do, we will check either that the operator if c equal or operator, or c equal and operator, or c equal negation. In this case what we will do, we will just store it. They will just store the operator. Okay, and then else if if these are the operator, and else if you hit it, closing parenthesis, you will have to evaluate the expression, and else there might be either you have used three character and four character, and you will have to store the opening parenthesis and f and true. So I will ignore to store the store comma, so that's why I will skip. If not the character, then I will dot push the C. Actually, I'm skipping the comma character because in here we are we are maintaining that how many boolean values to consider with the current operator, because whenever you will hit the closing operator, that from here to till whatever there is further from this operator on the top, in the top of this operator we will have to consider this. So that's why I am not using the comma operator. It is not worth it to store the comma operator, that's why I am skipping it. So whenever the closing operator, there will be few cases like there will be one more case like like the expression like this one. So you will have just like something like given is false here, only expression is equal to, sorry, if expression is given only false, or expression is given only true. So in this case you will just have to store it. So in this case, if dot size is equal to 0, you will have to break it. So as I have mentioned here that you will have to a resultant break it, either you, otherwise you will have to you know take the operator. So I will make it character operator will be operator dot pop. This will be the operator, and on the basis of operator, and what is the operator on the operator stack, on the basis you will have to find the expression. So as I have also mentioned that you will have to take it you know what can I say, total name resultant value will be, I will at the beginning initialize this false, but on the basis of what the operator is, if let's say that it's op only. So if the op operator is to negation, in this case what you will have to do, you will have to just uh, so resultant value will be, this is actually the temp variable which I was talking about in the explanation here. This is the temp, this temp I'm talking about. So this is a resultant. So the resultant expression will be on the basis what is on the stack of p, on the stack there will be f. So whenever there will be false, so we will put the negation, so it will become true. So that's why I am true and false. And because we have used the operand which is available in the st stack, so you will have to pop it. Okay, so we have popped it. So else if operator equal to, and the operator equal to, and what we will do, dot not equal to closing operator. When until we will not hit the operator, we will just find the expiration. So this is equal to st dot peak, whatever there will be. If there will be false, there will be false, so we will sign it. Otherwise, so this expression is telling you that if the character, if on the peak the character is f, we can either use pop here. We do not have to explicitly, so we will pop here. If the pop element is f, so on the basis of f, we will do AND operation with false. Otherwise, we will use the. I have also tell you that whenever there is the AND operator, we will use then equal to true, where will true and false will be became false. So it will also show you that whenever there will be, this is the when operator is OR operator. So in the OR operator, what we should use, you should use initialize with false value. We have also initialized with false value, so you do not have to explicitly write here, but for the understanding purpose and readability, I have mentioned that for the whenever the operator on the top is OR operator, we will start initialize with false value, and until the same way, until we will not hit the closing parenthesis, will pop if the false. Instead of AND, we will use OR operator. Okay, so this is and then now whenever it will complete it, but you should we should use uh, uh, okay, so this is whenever the operator is when the operator is AND operator, whenever the operator is AND. So whenever we will finish it, what we will have to do, we will have to you know pop the opening parenthesis. So we will do st dot pop, and then st dot, you have to push the resultant. So on the basis of resultant, if the resultant is, if the resultant is true, we will push it t, otherwise we will push it false f. push true, otherwise we will push false. In the st stack, and this is whenever st stack, and now there is nothing left. I guess at the end the stack will contain the overall expression. As you can see that at the end this stack will store the resultant value of the expression. So let me show you for a small example. Let's say that you have, let me erase it first. Okay, let me show you that something. If you have like something, what happened? If the expression is something like this one, negation, and you have false here. So if the this will be the, you know this will be the st, and this will be the operator. So at the end, at the first you will get negation, and then opening parenthesis, and again false, and then you hit a closing parenthesis. For closing parenthesis you will have to, until you will not get the closing parenthesis, you will find the expression. So you just have a single f, so single f there, and you will have to use the operator negation. So false, whenever you will put the negation, it will become true, and you will remove this one. So whenever you will remove this one, the stack will contain true, and this will also be empty. So this will also the, so you have iterated all the expression, all the character of the expressions, and the final result of the expression is true. That is there in the st stack. So in the similar way, you will just have to return st dot pop or peak, whatever you want to do. So this is how we will try to approach. Let me run the code now. st, sorry, because, so we will use if third peak is f. Whenever it will be have true, if st became true, so it will return true, otherwise it will become return false. So what happened, let me show you. Until we will not hit the close opening parenthesis, opening parenthesis. So you can see that all the result have been passed. Let's try to submit it now. You can see that our code have been submitted, and successfully it has been accepted, and it beats 65.99% of the people who have submitted in Java. And let's see what is the time complexity for our code, and we also see that it will be order of n. So as you can also see that our code is having the time complexity of order of n, linear time complexity. So this is basically you is trying to check your knowledge and your ability to implement the solution. If you are good to understand and to implement what is actually asking the problem, you are able to solve it very quickly and very efficient way. So this problem is all about only to understand, and you will have to manage the things that is, you know, described in the description. So you do not have to do any fancy, you just have to use to stack, and on the basis of what operator is there, you will have to initialize this variable, and that's it. You just have to use to stack. So that's it. It is all about the problem, today's problem. If you have any query or suggestion, you can comment me below in the comment box. If my videos help you to understand data structure and algorithm and the problem of the lead code, and help you to approach to build an approach to solve a problem, you can share with your friends, and make sure you like my videos and please subscribe my channel, and have a nice day. Be healthy. Thank you.